Hello there. So this is our new front office of Big 3 Racing. Not 100% done yet, but we are really close. Very soon, hopefully in a couple days, we'll see our good friend James sitting here, taking care of all of our customers and doing quotes and just, doing back to what he used to do before a little incident. But this is just a quick little glimpse of what we have to offer. We still have a lot of product to put on the walls and kind of organize all of our merch and just different things we're going to offer to the racers, different fittings and sensors and just all the good stuff. So we're going to have a bunch of stuff to that, some seating, and we're getting very, very close. A little bit of electrical left in here, and then we get to start moving stuff in, hopefully early next week. But we'll go ahead and take a look at the rest of the place. So in here, this is going to be our conference room. This way we can talk to our customers and kind of have everything set up. And we also have a Bob. He's over there staring in, all weird like, because that's what the creeper does. And but this is where we're going to have our conference room. Have a handful of chairs in here, TV. We can kind of show you like a proposal of what we can do, maybe show you some stuff that we've done in the past, and just really kind of tell you exactly what you're going to do, what it's going to cost, how much power you're going to make, what it's going to look like, and just kind of have a separate private setting so we're not in front of a bunch of people up there. So this is this one, this is the conference room, and we can move on back to the back office we have here. So here we have Tom again. You can remember Tom from the starting line video talking about the resurrection race when he had his cell phone. Now he just doesn't have a cell phone in his hand. Back here, you'll find me with my desk, with the window, so I can look out and, tell people what they're doing right, because we only do right things. Rick will be back here somewhere, and then the Matt behind the camera will have his desk back here where he's making all these videos that you're watching now. We can walk out into the shop. So here we have a lot of stuff going on. You can see we have all the lifts up. It's kind of a mess right now. But all of our equipment's here. Most of our equipment's here. All the lifts are up. They're all wired. The lights are wired. We actually just got power turned on today, but we still have to finalize a lot of the stuff in the electrical panel. So that's kind of where we're at today, is trying to get most of that done. Today is Friday. We're hoping that most of that's done today, and then finalize on Monday and Tuesday. And then pretty much everything will be, for the most part, wired, be fully operational, and just be a whole lot closer. We'll continue to walk through. Bob's going to come with us.
Follow?
Yeah. No, you're going to leave. Yeah, you're going to leave with me. We're both with us.
Team?
Team.
We hold hands?
No. It's not what teams do.
You skip?
We're not going to skip yet. As you pan across here, you'll see all of our equipment along with some wiring supplies and stuff like that. And also electricians. A lot of those to thank. New wiring cart that is not finished yet, but we just have to put wire on it. I'm extremely excited about that. As we already passed our old wiring cart, this one can hold, 5 times as much wire. Couldn't even tell you how many spools of wire, but all of it. So extremely excited about that as well. We have a parking lot, which is also very exciting. We have a GoPro Bob too.
Hey, what's up, guys? Shop is beautiful.
Thank you. He's doing all of our doors. He did all of our doors here and garage door openers. And you can always see him on the GoPro Bob Small Tire Wars that we race here all the time. Win once in a while, but
Next Friday?
Yeah, next Friday we'll be here.
Well, depending on when that's done.
Yeah, 21st. Not a whole lot changed over here since the last time. We have a lot to do here still, but we wanted to make all of our focus up front on the office space. Back here's the engine room, break room, bathroom, so it wasn't as important here, but probably within the next 30 days or so, hopefully all this is built and done and Bob can get back to doing what Bob do.
Taking my nap somewhere.
Yeah, take a nap. But it's going to get a little noisy here. We're actually drilling holes for the anchors to strap cars down to the dyno. Trying to get all that done today, so again, it'll be a little loud, but we'll just kind of look at stuff. take a look at us. Oh, you missed it. Glenn was just sitting on his phone listening to his earbuds while drilling a hole and for sure paying attention.
Blur that out.
Yeah. Kenny! Kenny's shy, if you remember from Stick on the Green video. He doesn't like being on video, but he still got caught. It was pretty cool.
We'll get him.
We got obviously our dynos are all in. You can see where we're putting all the anchors. We got a golf cart on the hub dyno. See if we can max it out. Monitors are all up. Most of the, all the stuff for the dynos are all in. We put extension cords from the ceiling so that we could hook up all of our fans for in front of each dyno. Just trying to keep everything as clean as possible and make everything make sense. It should be super bright in here with all the lighting we have. Power everywhere, outlets, so no matter what, we should be able to charge batteries, keep the cars cool, charge our laptops if we need, and just whatever we need, we'll have it. Still have a lift over there, quick in and out stuff, like from the dyno, if you need an O2 sensor, or you get a rattle or a driveline vibration, we can throw it on that lift, I don't know, remain open. We can put it up in the air, make sure everything's looking good, or change whatever we got to, and then get it back on the dyno, or whatever we need to do. So that's pretty exciting as well to have that separate just for this. And what else, Bob? He doesn't say much. I was actually watching a Stick on the Green video yesterday, and he just says a couple things and then waits. And says something else.
You say
I do, but you pause a lot longer than I do.
Yeah. Not a talker.
See? And yeah. That's Chloe. He's really afraid of heights. We also found out over the last month of working here, almost everybody that we employ is afraid of heights. Like, not like a little bit, but like shaking, gonna pass out, afraid of heights.
So we're all going skydiving.
So, yeah. Thankfully, Tom, Mr. Savage, is not afraid of heights. He was helping me crawl through the ceiling, doing all kinds of stuff. And, yeah, so it's pretty much been me and Tom up high working on stuff. But everybody else is afraid of heights. Matt got up there a little bit.
I'm not, but I messed up my shoulder.
Yeah, Bob's handicapped, so he can't do anything anymore. He's got a sore shoulder, so he's actually going on permanent disability soon, I think. All right, so extremely exciting day here at Big 3. We did our first pull on the dyno. We used this. We didn't want to put anything too high horsepower on it, so we chose Bob's Mustang. We didn't want to put something like crazy high horsepower on it and just set the bar really high, so we used this one. It made like 25, and it worked, so we're extremely excited. Today is the 20th of June, so just to kind of stamp it, obviously it takes a minute to edit the video, but we wanted to kind of give you a timeline. So after this, once this video airs, our dyno will be, our hub dyno, and all 3 dynos included will be ready for use. So you have to book your appointment, call James, he's lovely to talk to on the phone, and he'll get you set up and get you on these, on the hub or either dyno, depending on whatever you need. So now we actually have something for everyone, which is really nice and super exciting. So yeah, hope to see you soon.
This is so fun. This is so fun. 1677, 31 pounds of boost. We're gonna bump a couple more into it. I'd really like the added timing. We never really dialed this thing in. Last time I was on a dyno, it made 1200 wheel on 23 pounds of boost. We've just been track tuning it since. So we're gonna check the fuel.
I got one more pull in it.
I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed with that LA Works intercooler. For a sandwich intercooler, we're only seeing 102-degree air temps, which is pretty freaking awesome at this high a boost and this power. So shout out to those guys. That was 2 more pounds of boost, another 50 horsepower. That HPT doing work, son. There's like still a ton left in this thing.
So one of the last few things that we actually have to do as we're buttoning up the shop, I shouldn't say buttoning up, as we're still getting it going and getting it all together and put together and everything organized. So one of the last things we actually have to do is our fasteners. A lot of people overlook fasteners, but it's one of the most important things that you need. Instead of spending hours a week going out and grabbing a 1/3/8 bolt or a M10 bolt and random nuts and washers and everything, we actually have bolts and nuts out here. We've been working over the last couple of weeks getting everything organized, everything that we needed. We kind of sent them ideas of everything that we needed, and they actually kind of made a customized package just for us to start with, and then we're going to expand on that. As we get rolling, we're going to remember everything that we lost or that we don't remember that we needed. They're going to get that organized back there, and we're extremely excited to actually have fasteners again. A lot less miles put on my car every day, less time running back and forth to the hardware store and spending way too much on hardware. We actually have it here. Productivity is going to go up. And again, I'm going to be spending a lot less time in the car, or anybody else spending a lot less time in the car. We just walk over to the wall that they're making for us and grab what we need. And again, we're going to expand on that and get everything we had. On top of that, racers. When you need bolts and nuts and random stuff, we're going to have it here for you. Cotter pins, fuses, I mean, all that stuff. They're going to supply us with all that stuff. And we should have just about anything you need. You don't have to keep it in your trailer. You don't have to run to the hardware store. You just got to run up to the hill, the Big 3 Racing, and we'll have it right here for you.
I hope Chuck likes it. We put it right here. This is right where he wanted it. I think it's looking pretty good. We have all the bolt pins here, and we have room for future expansion, which is really cool. So now we just have to load up all the fasteners. What's really cool about all these setups is we stock over 500 different pre-made setups ranging from these bin setups to drawer setups. But Chuck wanted a custom setup here for Big 3 Racing, and that's exactly what this is. If one of our over 500 piece options doesn't work for you, call us up, reach out to us, we can totally customize a setup for you. And you're still gonna get those QR coded labels right there.
All right, so they've been at it for a little bit of time. This is Andy and from Bolts and Nuts, but yeah, so I contacted them a few weeks ago and we started the process. A little slow on my end just with everything going on, but once they kind of got everything figured out and we itemized everything, so they actually figured out all the labeling and everything before they even got here, which was awesome. There's a couple communication back and forth, a couple text messages actually going back and forth to kind of get all this set up, but we kind of went off of what we used to have because our guys are used to that. So they kind of came out and just really knocked it out of the park. But came out here a short time ago and started organizing everything. And what's nice is for us, one, it's all customized, but we can add on to it, and that's the plan. So as we get going, we're going to remember everything that we forgot that we had and that we need, and they're just going to come give us everything we need as we need it. And I think it's going to be super simple.
Yeah. We're definitely excited. Definitely have room for expansion. You know, we all know how these setups go. You think you got it all, and it's like it just keeps growing and growing. You know, so.
And one big thing too that we actually kind of talked about earlier today when they first got here is we're going to actually offer kits. So when you come in to buy 1 or 2 bolts from us that you need when you're drag racing, we're actually going to have kits to sell you, either a metric kit or a standard kit. We're also going to expand on that for drag and drive kits as well. I think that's going to be huge. So if you need any of that stuff, we're going to be able to offer that to you as a kit, or ones and twos as you need it. But chances are, if you need it once, you're probably going to need it again. And if you're not at this racetrack or near us, you're going to have to go to a hardware store. So you might as well just buy a whole pack while you're here. Buy a whole kit and take it with you.
Save time, have more than enough. It's all in one box.
And then you can sell it to your fellow racers or your competitors for twice as much. Then you're the guy they go to in the meantime.
Yeah, right, exactly. They're really nice kits, and they're awesome to have track side.
Yep, 100%. So. They store well too, so that's important.
Yeah, that's exciting. Definitely looking forward to that.
Oh,
Let me show you here, Chuck. I'm going to give you guys an inside look at what exactly we're looking at here. So we stock over 500 different pre-made assortments, and this one behind us is fully custom. Now, if one of our 500 kit options does not work for you, we can fully customize something. Just reach out to us, totally not a problem. We also stock over 18,000 different individual fasteners, so it's not just kits. But let's take a closer look at the setup here, which we're really excited. So we start off, we have grade 8 hex bolts. These go through quarter through ½ inch. We do have the 7/16 inch in there as well for automotive use. Then we have all the nuts and washers. And then over here we have metric. This is all class 10.9, M6 through M10. Nuts and washers. And then we even get down to stainless steel button heads. Really nice. And then down here we have more stainless steel sockets. These are your standard sockets. And we have a lot of drilling screws and things of that. I really like the drilling screws.
Oh,
these things just save time. They go through anything. Don't be using these as for your enemies on drag and drive.
No, absolutely don't do
Oops,
that.
Don't be doing that on your car or anything.
No, we definitely don't want to do that.
And then, like Chuck said here, this was just some of the miscellaneous stuff. We got room for expansion. You know, this is a beautiful shop. It's going to continue to grow. I just know it. And, you know, we got a lot of real estate here, Chuck. So we'll just keep going on it as you grow. And
yeah, when I was designing everything, this is what has always been my vision, is having a wall of fasteners and anything else you could possibly need, all in one spot. The guys don't have to hunt around for everything, go all the way into the parts room. Everything's just right here, nice and bright, easy to see everything. The labels are so much bigger than what we're used to as well.
Nice color-coded labels and everything like that. So we do it right. And we're right here in Perry, Ohio. Small family business, 5 generations of fasteners. So we've been doing this a long time.
You guys know your stuff.
We know our stuff. We do screw around.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. But so I don't know if you want to say, and then one last thing, my absolute favorite part of the QR code.
Oh, yeah,
so when I need to reorder, I just scan.
So one of my favorite things about this, and another reason why, I mean, there are many reasons why we kind of switched to them, but one of the biggest things is the QR code. So for us, that's actually multi-purpose. So for most people, you can scan that, takes you to a website, click add to cart, and you can order it super easy. But for us, when we have somebody come up and they just need one bolt, or they need one washer, we don't have to do all the work of trying to figure out how much that one bolt costs. So we can actually just scan that, it'll tell a single quantity, and we can actually just price it super easy that way. Or if we're adding a lot of one thing to a certain build, we can do the same thing. So we can add that to our system and charge that customer for 15 of these bolts or 4 of these or whatever, instead of just doing a miscellaneous and not knowing the exact quantity of what we're doing or the exact price. So this will be better for the billing aspect of it for us as well.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, fasteners aren't free, and it adds up over time and working on stuff.
Yeah, for the do-it-yourselfer that, you know, nickel and dime you every time you got to go to a hardware store. I mean, it's huge difference.
So, you want me to show you real quick?
Yeah,
give you a little
absolutely.
tutorial here.
Yep.
Just as easy as this. Literally come in, scan the QR code. See here. Scan it. It's going to lead you right to that exact item. You can add whichever and however many pieces you want to your cart. Anything over $25 is free shipping. Check out and they're going to ship right to you. Makes your ordering super simple.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.